I'm 300 degrees northwest. That's about at Santa Barbara. If I look at my map, that's pretty close to Santa Barbara. That photo.
Man, that was some cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm probably 300 degrees northwest. 300 degrees northwest from my house. I just came down a little bit to get closer to you, so I can see if I can stop any music. Yeah, photo. Yeah, well, you know, I'm talking to him straight out, and like I said, I was 300 degrees northwest, and then, you know, like you are almost directly west of me. I'm just a little bit northwest of 40. Came down about 270. Yeah, right about 270 degrees. Talking to you right now, but I can almost tell where you're at. I just fly right out Palmdale Road there, folks.
Yeah, your conditions are picking up real good once again. Holy cow. Yeah, that's a trip and a half. Let me get my knees up in the breeze right there. Right now, Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down.
I see you, and I'm going more toward 131 now. But I see you fine. Up there.
I think he's talking to 88 right now. I think 3 is talking to 88. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Motormouth is a little bit for you. Actually, I go right through you going to Motormouth almost. So that's a good thing. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Like I said, I'm going in with the wire now, so I'm stepping. Take care, my friend. 88, 131, I'm clear. Go to and I should be right in your doorway right now. 88 out here.
Hey, 300, tell 88 to spin his house around. Hey, 300, tell 88 to spin his house out here around this neck of the woods. And let me see if I can hear him out here a little bit better. Motormouth Mall working this thing, stepping. Right there, right now.
He want to see if he can talk to you. He wants to give you a heat to talk to you. Hey, in your house around toward Motormouth. Motormouth Mall.
Big old wave right back there to you. There, 88. You sound good. I got you up in here in fine style, doing a good job. And, yeah, I was curious if I'd hear you if you spun the house around. And sure enough, you're right here, right now. Hey, 88 in the Mojave Desert, Motormouth Mall waving and saying happy, happy, pappy day to you. coming up around the bend. Motormouth Mall stepping right there right now. Tell 131 to spin the thing around too. I want to hear him. I could hear his backscatter. I could hear the high fidelity audio up in there, but I couldn't quite get him out all the way. So tell him to look around this way too, and be looking forward to hearing him. Hey, take care. One more time again. 88 around the Mojave Desert. 300 Motormouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast right here, right now. Oh, 10-4. Okay, you can't turn it right now. Okay, sounds good. Well, I could hear him in backscatter as good as I could hear you, so I'm going to guess that if he turned the house around, I would hear him real good, but I guess if he can't turn it, he can't turn it. I understand how that goes from time to time. That's for doggone sure. All right, there, 88. Appreciate it. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast right here, right now. He got down. Breaker. Mother Nature dipped and dabbed on out of there, I think. So I'll have to wait a little while, wait a little bit longer to get a little bit more Mother Nature up in here. But in the meantime, in between times, take care, 7-3s. Motormouth Mall stepping right there, right now.
By Motormouth Mall, second to get a little more loud than that again. It is important to put some
Hey there, 131. What's going on there, Break?
Okay, me. What kind of DX is this? I don't understand.
What's that?
What kind of DX are we talking? Is it ground wave?
This is some kind of weird ground wave, I think, there, Break. It's not skip. It's not short skip. It's some kind of ground wave, there, Break.
This is pretty consistent. Pretty insane. I didn't think I was going to pick you up, man, to turn this into Mustang Mojave. 255, man. Because the booming audio sounded all that literally. That's absolutely crazy. I think I figured out one time how many miles away you were, but this is pretty crazy.
Well, it's a pretty good shot, that's for sure. I don't know what the actual mileage is for certain, but I'm sure we could look at a map, but I think it's somewhere up in the 160 to 180 mile range, 150 mile range, somewhere in that ballpark there, Brady.
I got to keep rolling right now. But yeah, probably in that ballpark. You know where you're at. And, if you put a pin on the Little Rock Dam, just a little bit north of Little Rock Dam here in Palmdale, California. So that is pretty bizarre. That's completely bizarre. Well, man, hey, good hearing from you, man. It's good to hear you on the bandwaves. It's good to hear me after DX. Happy birthday for your birthday time. And like I say, it made my day too, for sure.
Right, sure. Well, I sure appreciate the happy birthday wave. And by the way, I got a playback for you real fast. Let me do this really quick here. Here goes.
In that ballpark, you know where you're at. If you put a pin on the Little Rock Dam, just a little bit north of Little Rock Dam here in Palmdale, California. So.
Just a little bit north of Little Rock Dam over there in Palmdale, California. All right, good deal. Wow, well, I hope you heard that playback. Hey, 131 Mustang Motormouth Mall right here, right now. Breaker.
Hey, Roger, yeah, sounds like I got a little bit better copy on you than you got on me right now. Yeah, I think you get a kick out of the gate because that little flutter, yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of flutter in mine. And I got to be honest with you. Hey, John, you're coming over here 2.5, man. I'm not hearing any noise or any flutter. So sounds like you got that ball going down. Whatever you're doing, so you get that thing going in the right direction. It's got some good power, man. Beautiful. I heard that signal, that water gauge was perfect.
Roger, very cool. I'm glad you heard that. Yeah, I've been working on things a little bit over here. It's kind of getting about where it needs to get, but it's still, my driver's underpowered. I ain't got enough drivers, so I can't. I can't get the big box to really stand up real good to bring.
Well, that's where you want to keep it. God dang it, man. You never want to be at the point of the driver where you can overdrive your final, because God knows you're going to do it. You're going to keep on twisting. Now, everybody does it. I don't care who you are. You're going to keep twisting knobs. Everybody keeps twisting knobs. So, hey, you should be thankful you can't over. That's pretty much what I got mindset at. I got it so where I can't overdrive anything, no matter how torqued off or how bent out of shape or how beat up I get out here. I'm pretty much limited unless I want to take a screwdriver out and start messing with something.
Yeah, 10 for it. Now, it's good to have some built-in protection like that. But we're working a little bit of something over here that can do a whole lot more than what we're doing. I mean, our peaks aren't even what they ought to be. So we got a long way to go over here, that's for sure. We're just kind of loafing things along, but the driver's got minimum characteristics or capabilities. And, I don't know, it's a little bit uncustomary to run a 3CX 20,000 with a 3CX 800 to bring.
Well, think of the headroom. Think of the headroom, John. You got plenty of headroom, and you never have to worry about ever overdriving anything, and you're always going to have some good sound. But God dang, yeah, that's we might have a problem with that. All the greeny weenies, because man, all the amps you're doing, lighting up that filament for the amount of watts you're doing. Yeah, I think I got a problem with it too. 6 volts at how many amps? It was like 150 amps or something?
160 amps at 6.3 volts a break. Yeah, 160. Where'd the thing go?
It just dropped down.
Yeah, I got a key relay problem over here.
I got a feeling Mother Nature just got up and left the room right about there.
No, I got a keying relay problem.
We got a little bonus there that disappeared.
Yeah, I got a keying relay problem over here, and it works good for a little while, and then it goes goofy. So it just started again, but it won't last long.
Roger. Oh, you're holding in the relay with your tongue?
Yeah, it's in 4. Whoops, there it goes again. Yeah, there it goes again. All right, I'm going to unkey. It's getting finicky about now. Anyway, it's been a whole lot of fun. 131 Mustang. I'll get this all squared away. Motor mouth mall stepping. Have a good day. Bye. And I got to put this skate up on YouTube to break and Facebook.
I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to doing some battles out there on the ball there this weekend. Because man, if you're only got 20,000 and you're driving an 800. Well, I'm still in the ballpark, man. If you have to fire that up with a 3,000. I better pray for some Mother Nature because, man, that's all I'm going to do over here. I only have 100 amp service, so I'm testing the water. Hey, good luck with the driver. Good luck with the amplifier. And as always, man, your audio sounded real good. Good luck to you, man. Good hearing you on the band. 73, the friend out here today, man. Take it on easy.
10 for there, 131. Oops, there it goes again. Take care of 131, 73s, and I'm going to jump out of here before this thing gets out of here, before it leaves, before I do. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.
I'm going down, 70.